Is it time to buy or sell SPDR Gold Shares ETF? In this video, we are delving into SPDR Gold Shares. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You certainly do not want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Improve your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 8th of April 2025, our system has categorized SPDR Gold Shares as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the performance of the exchange-traded fund during this time frame. Throughout this period, the exchange-traded fund has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of approximately 11.73% since we first recommended purchasing SPDR Gold Shares 7 days ago. This results in an average return of about 1.68% per day since it was rated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts high volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the most recent developments, we are currently unable to forecast the next direction of the exchange-traded fund, as it could proceed in either direction. The exchange-traded fund has broken through a strong rising short-term trend, indicating an even more robust rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, support will now exist at the roof of the current trend, which has been breached at $295.57. This level may present a second opportunity to capitalize on the upward movement. According to fan theory, $313 will be the next potential peak, serving as a resistance level that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of nearly 15% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 4% and 10.5%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of approximately 32%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 13.2% to 24% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $349.54 and $381.53. Our latest daily update for SPDR Gold Shares includes the headline, Weaker Technical Forecast for SPDR Gold Shares as ETF Downgraded to Hold Accumulate. The SPDR Gold Shares ETF price gained 3.25% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, rising from $297.78 to $307.47. During that day, the ETF fluctuated 1.4%, with a low of $303.80 and a high of $308.50. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 6.7% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has also increased on the last day alongside the price, which signals positive technical movement. In total, 12 million more shares were traded than the previous day. Overall, 20 million shares exchanged hands for approximately $6.23 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF reached $308.50, while the lowest was $210.71. Currently, the price is 0.19% or $0.575 below the 52-week high of $308.50, which also stands as the all-time high for the ETF. Gold prices have surged to record highs today, driven by escalating geopolitical tensions and economic uncertainty, especially concerning U.S.-China trade relations and the warnings from AI chipmaker NVIDIA about significant earnings impacts. With gold exceeding $3,200 an ounce, investors are increasingly turning to this safe haven asset to mitigate risks associated with market volatility. Analysts are noting a shift as more investors seek to hedge against economic uncertainties, indicating a growing demand for gold. As prices remain firm above $3,300, traders view this as a sign of a potentially explosive rise in gold value. The current environment has fostered substantial daily gains, with gold adding another $100 just yesterday alone. Looking ahead, the optimistic outlook for gold could result in sustained higher prices, benefiting exchange-traded funds such as GLD. The promise of record-breaking sales from other sectors, like gaming, particularly with the anticipated launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 by Take-Two Interactive, may temporarily divert investor attention. However, the ongoing pressures from geopolitical issues and trade tariffs are likely to keep gold as a central focus for risk-averse investors, reinforcing its role as a cornerstone of diversified portfolios. As a result, GLD stock may experience heightened interest as it aligns with the broader trend towards safe haven investments in uncertain financial climates. Analysts have assigned SPDR Gold Shares ETF a general buy rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong buy and the price-to-book ratio as strong buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the ETF a rating of neutral. The following signals have been identified for SPDR Gold Shares. The SPDR Gold Shares exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the fund. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two indicators, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support can be expected at $293.19 and $279.41. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 7, 2025, and so far, it has risen by 12.33%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, commonly known as MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some additional signals that may interest you. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 8 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 9 days ago. Looking at the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 75 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR Gold Shares. SPDR Gold Shares finds support from accumulated volume at $297.93. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. This exchange-traded fund exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with considerable trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the ETF experienced a range of $4.25 between its high and low, or 1.4%. In the past week, the ETF has shown a daily average volatility of 1.11%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for SPDR Gold Shares, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important measure assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This notably high PE ratio suggests that the exchange-traded fund may be overvalued. However, it's not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SPDR Gold Shares. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the exchange-traded fund could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, SPDR Gold Shares encounters its first support level at $297.93. If this support level holds, it could serve as a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $296.52, reflecting a decline of 3.56%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits moderate daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal from a pivot bottom identified 7 days ago. Is SPDR Gold Shares ETF a good buy? SPDR Gold Shares holds several positive signals, but we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At the current level, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors should either hold or accumulate more shares while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this ETF from a buy recommendation to a hold or accumulate suggestion since the last evaluation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 17th of April, we expect SPDR Gold Shares to open lower by $1.03, beginning trading at $306.44. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with best regards from all of us here at StockInvest.